Taurus, hello, welcome back. I hope everybody is doing well. All right, Taurus, we're gonna go ahead and get into an energy check-in for you to see what is going on. Now, your energy check-in may not be in this reading, Taurus. If you can't follow along with what I'm saying, it's not for you. Okay, I'm reading the energy, the current energy. So no matter if you're Taurus sun and moon at the same time, I mean, that doesn't make this your reading. Okay, being like whatever's happening in your real world. Okay, go check your majors, the other 11 readings, and go from there. Okay, if you need a personal, the link and the prices are in the description box below. No Settling is on by Ari Lennox. What's the away message? It says the album is Away Message. All right, but thank you for your love and support, your likes, shares, comments, donations, subscriptions. You are appreciated. Let's go ahead and get into it. What do we have for Taurus? Current energy check-in for Taurus. Please and thank you. Taurus. Healing. All right, and leap of faith. You got old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. Okay, and leap of faith says it's safe to make the move you're considering. Okay, all right. So you may be thinking that something is more healing for you to move away from it, or for some of you, that's what it is. Okay, maybe something it will be healing if you give it a try. Okay, something requires a leap of faith. All right, Archangel Michael, please protect me as I channel the messages for Taurus. Let's see what's going on now. Ace of Swords, Truth and Clarity. First card out. 10 of Wands, okay? All right, wow. So, Ace of Cups. This like the reading from Monday, okay? You got the 5 of Cups. Oh, so somebody's having a hard time and you can see it. Or they could cross watcher, you take it how it resonates. Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, yeah. Yeah, something is a struggle. It's tough to get through. 10 of Wands, or tough to fight, tough to deal with, okay? Or this could be you, okay? But you got a 10 of Wands, Knight of Cups, or somebody could just see you, or they seen you having a hard time, okay? And they either not helping you with your bags, or they are, okay? You got the Ace of Wands, you got the 5 of Pentacles. Ooh, yeah, something has something to do with debt and like challenges, hardship. You know, like something takes a toll mentally, financially, physically, whatever. Okay. That was somebody's new beginning. Look, 2 of Swords. And I guess like either somebody didn't want you to be seen, or they didn't want somebody to see that. This is kind of like, this energy right here is somebody who's like being like hidden and locked away while they're being abandoned. And you seeing that, you know what I'm saying? So something can have something to do with that, okay? Yeah, I don't know if somebody like gets out of whatever this is, like some kind of bondage or something, somebody hiding them or something like that. But I feel like it gets seen, and neglect gets seen. I'm telling you, this is like a couple of examples would be like either the boy who was like locked away for like 20 years by his stepmom, and he was like 60 pounds. Well, he's a man now. Like, it's just something is just sad. Like, it's like, what in the hell? You know what I'm saying? Or the 3 kids and I don't know where they are, and I don't know if they're in Michigan. Like, they were locked in that house for years while their mama was out like partying and clubbing or whatever, and they was like living in their own feces type of thing. It's something like that that's going on out here. Or it's gonna take extensive healing for somebody to get back to be stable again mentally and be okay. Like, something comes with trauma. Okay, somebody is traumatizing like either their kids or their spouse or something is a traumatizing experience. This could be y'all being traumatized by somebody, but it's like, not only are you traumatizing me, you hiding the fact that I'm traumatized. You want me to hide the fact that I'm traumatized. Now, I'm traumatized. And you either gonna heal them triggers, Taurus, or you gonna let them get the best of you, baby. Okay? Or cross watcher. It's okay. It's okay. You should be able to identify your triggers and know where it's stemming from. So I don't know if something has something to do with somebody taking their pain out on other people. It's because they need to unpack whatever that old thing is from their childhood. That's going to go into the Pisces reading a little bit. Okay? So just make sure that you identify your triggers, and you know it's okay that it still hurts. I don't care what nobody say. If it still trigger you, you ain't healed from it. If it still trigger you, as long as I can identify what, and I have addressed what you only going to do the best you can. Okay? Look, I just heard, don't have nobody out here telling you how to heal from your trauma. As long as you ain't bothering nobody else, you talk about that shit. Okay? And it don't matter if the person who did it to you is, that was so many years ago, Taurus. Why are you still bringing it up? If you forgive, I don't care. If I'm bringing it up because it helps me heal. That don't mean you unhealed. If I wasn't unhealed, I'd still be over there trying to cut your brake cords like I wanted to. I'd still be over there trying to pour something that would, I'd be over there at your house or around your car trying to hurt you or yours. I'm just saying. But because I am healed enough and I have forgiven you, I still am traumatized. You can't tell me not to say anything about my trauma. Okay? So I'm just saying, something is a trigger, Taurus. I'm just throwing it out there. Love Calls by Kim is on off of the album. What does that say? Chemistry. Who got chemistry? Cancer. Okay. You got Hangman. Yeah, somebody could have Cancer, highly aspect. You got an Ace of Cups, and it don't matter what it is. There's no majors in this reading, but yeah, something has something to do with something that's packed in. Okay, this is what's on somebody's mind, or that's just what something is. Okay, I feel like maybe somebody's debating therapy. You're debating therapy. It could help. Okay, for some of you, if you just feel like you can't unpack it all by yourself. Yeah, I feel like you don't want to think about something, but it's something it's not realistic to not think about your traumas. If you could just forget about something, then it wasn't that traumatizing. Okay? It wasn't that bad. But if it's something where when you think about it in your mind and you replay it in your mind, and it either it brings emotion out of you. Okay? And you know what I'm saying? And all of that, then no. I don't suggest, if you've healed from a certain place, for some of y'all, don't go back to what you had to heal from. Okay? Don't do it. All right? Don't go back to whether it's a person, place, a thing, a drug, whatever. If it's something that you had to get over, it was hard for you to get over, hard for you to get out of and go over. No. When it come down to new love somebody else. Don't love that same person. Something is like, no, absolutely not. Somebody may want another chance. No. No. And somebody just ain't ready for it. Okay? They're not ready. They're broken. They need to go fix themselves and heal. So that they know, you know what? I'm taking this out on you, and it's not your fault. This the person from my past fault. Well, I ain't healed through this and recognized and took accountability for the part that I may have played in it. Now the innocent, the children ain't got nothing to do with them. The children, the elderly, the disabled, handicapped, all of that. That's a whole different ball game. Okay? But somebody who's able to do whatever it is that they want to do, and now you out here based off a poor decision that you may have made, it costs you to walk with these 10 of wands and get yourself out of the struggle and out of the code and out of the this and the third, and you want to hand out, that ain't gonna happen. That don't happen. That's not reality. So you could be all over here I don't know. I feel like somebody has like a messed up view of what they really think how the real world operates. That ain't what it is. And something has something to do with y'all who like you've been out here carrying these wands. It's clear. Something is clear. It's two different types of people. The one that I just told you and the ones who work through it. The ones that's waiting on the handout, the ones who go get it. Okay? Legally, without taking off somebody else's back. Okay? People who walk in their truth. They deal the hand they were dealt somewhere. If they were an adult, they made that decision and it was a poor decision. And they go stand on that business. And that's what this is, okay? Somebody has a new beginning that they're going to be at for a while. Okay? It's going to go on for a while now. You either prepare for it or you're not. So this is like having to heal through the trauma of heartbreak and heartache and having to mother a child. Like, damn, I had to deal with the third party situation. My person cheating on me, or beating on me or whatever the case. So I got to deal with leaving this situation because I'm tired of my eye being black. And I'm tired of being cheated on and mistreated. And I'm tired of the kids seeing it. And then you have to carry the struggle of taking care of the kids, making the money, coming up with the money, coming up with how to juggle it all. This and the third. That's reality as an adult. All right, let me get something on this Ace of Swords. There's 3 new beginnings out here. Okay, choose one. Let me get some on the Ace of Swords. You could choose how something gonna work out for you. Ace of Swords, but the whatever the new beginning is or the outcome, you could choose how you want it to turn out for you, how you view it. Let me get some on the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords clarified by the 5 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, Karma. Let me get some on the Ace of Cups. Look, Drunk Dialing is on by Summer Walker. Let me get some on the Ace of Cups. I don't know what went on. Somebody dealing with some karma though. Ace of Wands. Beat with that stick. Ooh-wee. You got the 7 of Pentacles. You can make the best out of it. Look at this. You got the 7 of Pentacles, the Empress, the 3 of Cups. It's something dealing with like a third party. Go watch the Pisces reading. Let me get some on the Ace of Wands. Like I said, this was something about the Pisces reading. Let me get some on the Ace of Wands. Yeah, somebody could be pregnant. It's like having to go through with a pregnancy, having to have a kid, having to go through it as a single person. Let me get some of the Ace of Wands. That's somebody's new beginning. Somebody ends up like pregnant. But some people want to be pregnant, but that ain't in this reading. It's not in this reading, okay? Somebody has an emotional new beginning where they are and they want to be. And it's desirable. Maybe at some point, that's what it was when somebody was with their partner, but now they're not with their partner. It's something about it, okay? Ace of Wands right here is clarified by the 2 of Swords. So, yeah, this is partnership. So some of y'all are at the beginning of a partnership. It's safe to make the move you're considering. Okay, so I don't know what you could be considering. Something is hard, whatever it is. Something could be difficult. Whatever this is big. So maybe it's not as far as difficult, but it's a big move that you're making. Yeah, or it's a big transition. It's something about it. Something on your mind. It's 2 of Swords. Look, the 7. What? Something deals with some savings, or the long-term investment. Somebody you're trying to figure out. Somebody is trying to. Something deals with like somebody's thinking about what to do with their money or something like that. Or something has something to do with that. Somebody's money, something in regards to somebody's partnership or who they married to. 7 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, 9 of Pentacles, the Lovers, Justice. But something has something to do with y'all's struggle that y'all have had for years. Y'all could have been in a cycle that's like years long, or y'all going into it. You just got to put yourself where you at. It's something about it, okay? Keep going, stay patient, keep healing, keep working, keep building. Okay, the right way. Let me get something on the 2 of Swords right here, please. The 2 of Swords is clarified by the 3 of Wands. So you don't see this coming? Yeah. But I also, with the Sun card, I feel like you don't see something coming. I don't know if something deals with like a surprise. I'm not too much getting that, like I said, because I'm not trying to sway away from the reality of this reading. It's really not like a great reading at all. Okay, like these aces ain't necessarily good aces. Okay. Like I said, it's emotional. It starts with excitement. Okay, the same kind of thrill and excitement or chemistry or whatever the case, and then it ends in gloom and struggle and doing it alone and all of that kind of stuff. Okay, but you got the Sun card, Page of Cups. That's a baby. Okay, maybe something else. There's something coming that has something to do with a child. Hoodie is on by Ari Lennox. Age, 6, location. You take that how it resonates. Yeah, I feel like you don't see whatever this is coming. Something is good for some of y'all. You're just not getting it in this reading. Okay? You're not getting it in this reading. Something could... You just gonna have to use your common sense. Okay? Also think back. Something has something to do with something that you may have already... you've already gone through, or it's something that you've been going through for years. They just want you to think. Just make sure you think it all through. See if something works. What works for you? What have you been yearning for years that's healthy for you? Okay, so and something has something to do with like your emotions. Okay, so make sure, like, when it comes down to your partnerships, if they triggering the old things about what somebody else used to do, they used to hurt you, that's considered a red flag. So just like I just said, you don't want to take it out on them, and somebody could be trying to play y'all like that. Just be mindful of y'all getting up with a narcissist or something like that. They like to deflect and all of that kind of stuff. Somebody wants to play on somebody's emotions, and that's why they getting the hammer put to their ass. Not a belt, a hammer. Okay, put to them like that, because they came in thinking that they was finna do this with you. Like, you couldn't see who they are, you couldn't feel them out, like your sensitivity ain't really where it's at, or you ain't got your emotions in check. Somebody came in just to try to trigger y'all, and then they want to trigger y'all, and then they want to say, I'm not your baby daddy, or I'm not your baby mama, or something like that, talking to you crazy or something like that. Like, they want to be they came in like they supposed to be your solution or something, which is a form of manipulation. This is somebody who's not healed from their own childhood trauma, because if you would go into somebody's life somebody, just be mindful that you're not trauma bonding with somebody. That's one. And then be mindful that you aren't somebody's project. That's two. Something that feeds their ego, to makes it feel like they're doing something for you, but it's really just a form of control and manipulation and narcissism. Okay, I'm telling you, that's what this is giving me. They want to come in and save the day, but they really not saving the day. They really just when they do something wrong, and when you telling them that's what you did, there was wrong. You stayed out all night, and then you got lipstick all over your neck. What in the world is going on? And this is like, I'm not them. Okay, yeah, I was out all night and I got lipstick on my neck, but I'm not them. I'm not that person who cheated on you in the past. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not that person. Somebody got issues. It ain't you, it's them. So anyway, but you got community. Gemini got community, and Leo got community. I mean, hell, somebody could just be for the community. I don't know. Look, unexpected income. Yeah, I feel like there's something coming in here that you actually, like, you don't expect it. It's a pleasant surprise for some of you. I don't see it in this reading, though. I don't see it in this reading. You're not expecting whatever this is. It's good for some. It's bad for some people too. But it's something coming in. It's an emotional. It's impromptu. I'm telling you, this is like, come with us. That's what this is. Somebody going to jail for some people, or what? They going somewhere. They going somewhere. Hell, 3 of Swords. Baby just came on by Shanti. Yeah, but yeah, so just make sure you healing from your old situation so that you can identify, because you could very well be meeting somebody that's great. Okay, but it may take a little bit more patience for you to, like, you know, at the end of y'all working through y'all's different kinks and things like that, because you do have to adjust to your partner, okay, a little bit. Y'all have to, like, kind of adjust and all of that. And it should go good. It's not gonna be hard. It's not gonna be like pulling teeth. But some of y'all can have a great person and y'all just, some of y'all not ready. Y'all could be meeting a great person, but somebody's not ready. Okay, they mean well, they just not ready to love. They need to love on themselves more, so they can stop juggling, so they can stop going at being lustful, so they can stop and wanting more instead of just you, or they can stop. Somebody is just, for some people, this is like rebound energy. This is like keeping somebody on top of me or under me so that I don't have to face the pain and unpack this Ten of Wands. Okay, and this is somebody where some of y'all can read the room. Y'all know what y'all feeling, and y'all know what's up with people and why they the way they are. Okay, so you kind of knew what was up with this person. Okay, or spirit just telling it to you. Anyway, 2772, the number 9, could be significant. 3993, the number 12, the number 3 could be significant. We got 9 and 3 again. This is the third time we done got 9 and 3, like for real. So 9 and 3 is significant, or 3 and 9 is significant. Okay, but you take that how it resonates, okay? Because that 3 could have been any number. Okay, 12, 21, whatever. It could be any number. That 9 could be any number. Something has something to do with what breaks down to 3 and what breaks down to 9. Okay, just specifically, whatever that would be, whether it's 12, whether it's 18, whether it's 45, 54, 81, it's something up with that. So take a second for some of y'all. Something takes y'all taking a second. Take some time to think something all the way through. Okay? Take some time to think it through. All right. Or somebody didn't, and that's why they in this regret. Or this is you in the regret. Listen, at some point in life, you're going to go through something, and you're going to have something where you make a poor choice, and you have to stand. The whole thing here is just standing on business and doing what it is you have to do. If you choose a poor partner be the mother, father of your child, you got to step up and be the mother or the father, or figure out how you're going to do it. Like I said, everybody's been here. If you didn't get the best hand, if you didn't get, like I said, if it's more of a childhood thing, it still don't mean you get to go bleed out on other people. If you better off alone, because when you get with somebody, every time you connect with somebody or try to, or they try to connect with you, you let the whole clip out on them and all that kind of stuff, because you're not healed to a certain extent to be able to fill out, somebody being genuine. If you don't know what something is, leave it alone. You don't have to disrespect the person. You don't have to burn the bridge. It's really that simple. Okay, but somebody did something where they can't come back from this, and they got a load of karma that came with it for this poor decision. But I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, you could go watch, like I said, Leo, and go watch Gemini. Start from there. There's the sun right there. Okay, but I'm gonna leave it there. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye.